Yeah, we had lots of sheep when we were kids, and I had to herd sheep and tend to my sheep when before you done anything else, you had to do that.
Mary Ann Minsick has a way with sheep.
You're not going to butt me over. And I always swore if I ever got big, I was never going to have sheep, but I did have sheep.
Now her grandsons take care of the sheep, continuing a ranching tradition that once covered much of southeastern Colorado.
It was pretty important. I mean, it was probably, I don't know if I would say it was just as important as cattle ranching, but it just doesn't have the panache.
Among the largest, Samuel Brown's Sheep Ranch, established in 1873.
He was responsible for the Los Animas Wool Growers Association, getting that started.
The ranch grew to more than 2,800 acres by the 20th century. Along the way, Brown partnered with some prominent Colorado businessmen, including a one-time governor of Colorado.
The S.T. Brown died in 1917, and then J.C. Gunter took over the ranch.
Gunter's first course of business, updating the ranch.
And you can also see the improvements in terms of a commissary and other buildings that were built, that were put in the 1917, just pretty much indicative of this expansion of the business.
I think that might have been where the bunkhouse was.
The Minsick Ranch sat next to the Brown Ranch.
This is inside of the barns. The sheep herders would always mark something on the walls or something wherever they were.
And you can actually trace individuals all throughout Colorado, Wyoming, and so forth, where they were, leaving their trademark.
Today, the sheep ranch still stands on land owned by the U.S. Army.
All of the original buildings are there, from the original, and then the ones that later were built. You have some corrals there, some of the juniper picket corrals. I think it's been pretty much left alone.
But with the Army wanting to expand training operations on the Pinyon Canyon site, the ranch's future may be uncertain.
At some point, they may just open up the whole thing for training.
That prospect has proven to be motivational.
Individuals from foresight that are looking at this and saying, wait a minute, let's do something about this. Let's kind of reach out our hands to the U.S. Army and let's see if we can come up with a plan to keep this place preserved.
Kind of makes me homesick, really.
Borrowing from Minsick's dedication to the sheep in her charge, preservationists are hoping to keep Brown's Sheep Ranch just as safe.
The historical significance in terms of the individuals who came in and made it possible, and then also what they left behind.